touch so gently, you do great.
What is good, my fantastics? I'm always happy to see you. Well, I feel like you're always here in the room with me, but I hope that you're having a good day or doing your best to get through it. Pat yourselves on the back though, because you came here, which means you gave yourself a break, just temporarily, but I want you to enjoy it while you're here. Have you ever heard one of those songs that kind of feels like it makes life slow down just enough so you can take some time to think about yourself, and not necessarily the loud moments in life, but like the quieter ones? Those are the ones I want you to focus on. I never want you to take yourself for granted. One of these things that I do this channel is so we can experience music together. And that's just what we're going to do. Now, this song I haven't heard of before, but I heard of the performer, the musician, Pink. And the song is called Glitter in the Air. I never pre-watch things, as you know, so I always wait until I'm hitting record so I can experience for the first time and give it to you real, 100%. I have to thank the person who's making this possible. This request is due to one of my VIP eclectics. Check that out on my Patreon. I have 3 spots left, I think. With that, you get 3 song requests every month included. All right. So this shout out goes to, oh, here he comes now. At Procaclef. All right, all right. So wherever you are right now, I don't care, the car, the couch, at work, on break, or just laying in the grass, I want you to sit back and we're going to experience this together. So hold on and wait until Tazzz reacts.
Have you ever found a lover with just your hands? Close your eyes and trust it, just trust it.
Oh,
Have you ever thrown a fistful of glitter in the air? Have you ever looked fear in the face and said, I just don't care?
wow. All right.
It's only half past, point of no return. The tip of the iceberg, sun before the burn, the thunder before the lightning, and the breath before the phrase. Have you ever felt this way?
Wow.
Have you ever hated yourself for staring at the phone? Your whole life waiting on a ring to prove you're not alone. Have you ever been touched so gently, you do great? Have you ever invited a stranger to come inside? It's only half past, point of oblivion, hourglass on the table, the walk before the run, the breath before the kiss, and the fear before the phrase. Have you ever felt this way?
Wow.
There you are,
Wow.
sitting in the garden, clutching wished for an endless night. I sold the moon and the stars and
Wow.
pulled that rope tight. Have you ever held your breath and asked yourself, would it get better than tonight? Tonight.
Oh, damn. That was wow. Let me tell you something. Was this had two amazing things. What you heard and what you saw. Now, I've reacted to many songs where it was just audios, and I'm fine with that, of course, and um, or it was like visualizers or whatever, which I've done those and I'm fine and love those too. But this one, I'm actually glad I set that up because this one, I'm actually glad I got to see an actual video of not just hearing what she said, and sang, but seeing what she did because I took that as a powerful symbolism of her gracefully, so gracefully floating in the air. Her and those other aerial acrobats, I guess you call them, like, because I took that as a symbolism of being light and being daring and being like fearless because that's what the words I feel are about as well. Like, plus she had a microphone. Girlfriend had a microphone in her hand, so she didn't really have two full hands free to grab on those nylons or whatever. Like one of her hands had a microphone in it. I thought when people go on concert nowadays, they have on those headsets or those really thin mics attached to their ears, but she had a full-fledged mic. So I was looking at that because I'm a very visual person since I'm a freelance web designer. She had her grip on the mic and she kept changing it up and moving it so she can use her hands and her arms. And like that scared me watching her. But then I was enjoying the magnificence of her being fearless. So she had to do the choreography, spin around in circles, be in the air. She wasn't high, but I mean, she was high enough where I believe she would have hurt herself if she fell while she's singing, and she sounded great. There was no breathing problems. I mean, she's physically fit anyway, but it gave me that strong symbolism of being fearless. So that's why I'm glad this one had visuals and this wasn't like a request for an audio. And that's what ties into the song. This glitter in the air. She said this feel like throwing a fistful of glitter in the air. And it makes me think of when you think of like the air or the darkness is the unknown. You don't know what's in the darkness or necessarily what's through the darkness and on the other side, but you have to be fearless. And I feel this song is encouraging us to do that. There's many people, unfortunately, out there, someone out there, one of you may have a certain fear to pursue things, and that can hinder you. You don't want to hinder yourself, right? Maybe you didn't apply for a specific job because you're like, oh, I'm not going to get it. Or maybe there's someone that you really, really like romantically, but you never pursue them because you're like, they won't want me. Maybe try to be fearless. It doesn't mean you're going to always get everything you want, but here's the thing. If you don't at least try, or if you don't at least have this type of persona that you're not afraid of anything, then you're always going to wonder the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. And I don't think nobody wants to do that ultimately. I know I don't. I practice what I preach. So trust me, I'm not just telling you that and being a hypocrite. I am fearless. Here's the thing that I learned a long time ago. Like when I was young, fun fact about Taz. Can't believe I'm saying this. When I used to go to like the clubs, to dance and stuff, or like the bars, initially when I was younger, I used to be afraid of like asking the girl if she wants to dance or whatever. But then I realized something. If I'm comfortable with the word yes and no, and I know what no means, then if I get a no, it won't affect me. I shouldn't be shocked. They're either going to say yes or they're going to say no. Um, and once I did that realization, everything was better. So like I had no problem going up and saying, "Hey, I love this song. Would you like to dance?" Most of the time I got a yes, but every once in a while I got a no. And I was like, "All right, whatever." And I would say that to them. And I go ask somebody else and they said yes. So take that with you in life. If you want to go for something and if you want to pursue something, just know that you might get a yes, you might get a no. A no doesn't mean that you did something wrong or something's wrong with you. Like if you apply for a job, maybe that no, well, that's their damn loss. Maybe the person they hire instead of you will be bad for the company. And meanwhile, you got another job that ended up being the best job you ever had. The point is you have to at least try. So be fearless in your everyday life too. Like, I don't know what else to say about that, but whatever it is in your life that you might be afraid of, or you have this vulnerability and it's hindering you and you know it and you don't like it, try to do something about it because you matter. All right. You really, really do. I love this song. I love the emotion that it gave. I love her messaging behind the song, the lyrics. And again, as I said, her floating in the air so effortlessly gave that fearlessness. So it really embodied the lyrics. So yeah, I don't know what else to damn say. What do you think though? That's what I'll say. I want to know your thoughts. Start typing down at the bottom. I want to know your thoughts of how you feel about this song. And if you want to share a personal experience in your life that you were maybe afraid of something and then you were fearless and you did something about it, tell me about it. All right. Because I can't see you, but I can see what you write. So anyway, um, enough of that. But you know what to do if you want to hear other songs like this. I've been doing this for over 3 years now, so this isn't free and cheap what I do behind the scenes. So I appreciate your support. So those are the methods you can pay: $10 for a song request or $5 if you're a paid Patreon. Um, I am also running something right now, a monthly leaderboard. So check that out below in a comment that you'll see from me, and I'll have a link in there for you to see how you can play. It's not too late to join. Every month is going to reset, so May just started. Check that out. All right. Thanks for stopping on by. Go have the day that you deserve. Take it easy and keep it breezy.